Anna was a constant voice who lived inside my mind. For many years she taunted me, her words were so unkind. She put a magic spell on me, she poisoned all my thoughts. It's hard when I recall the pain and sadness that she brought. She blurred my view and vision. When I looked into a mirror, all I'd see was fat, and I was desperate to be thinner. She'd tell me I was ugly, I was failing every day. If I tasted just a bit of food, you failed again, she'd say. An apple and a cracker, that would often be a meal. The cracker would be dry, however hungry I would feel. And gosh, the times that I gave in and let myself eat food, I'd know the wrath of Anna, somehow every time she knew. The guilt and shame consumed me. I'd let her down once more, so I'd go into the bathroom and I'd drop down to the floor. I'd stare into the empty bowl, then in an urgent rush I would empty out my stomach, wipe my mouth, my tears, then flush. She'd tell me even that was bad, you never vomit well. So to me, it was just simply yet another epic fail. But she always had an answer, hadn't finished with me yet. She revealed the world of laxatives. Now that had real effects. I couldn't tell my family, that wasn't in her rules. I had to keep it to myself and hide it from the world. To her, I was a puppet, only she would hold the strings. I allowed her to control me, I was desperate to be thin. If Anna were a person, she would have an evil mind. She'd pick on vulnerabilities, on any she could find. She'd manipulate and trick you, make you think you have control. But she's the potter, you're the clay. It's her who makes the mould. She's a liar, she's a cheater, no compassion in her heart. Deceiving and misleading, she can tear a life apart. She taught me many mantras, I'd repeat them every day. Nothing tastes as good as thin will feel, is one she'd say. Every calorie I counted, every meal that I skipped, every pound I gained or lost, and every time that I was sick. She was always there beside me if I wanted her or not. She set out to destroy me and to make my insides rot. But there is a way to beat her, and I learnt this over time. See, Anna's not a person, she's a monster in the mind. So I changed my daily mantras, made a new one up each day. I'm in control, I have a choice, are things I chose to say. I gave myself the power back. I chose not to be ruled by a thing without compassion, by a thing that's hard and cruel. Each body is a temple and it's made by God above. He's the potter, he's the moulder, he's a Lord that's full of love. So I had to change my thinking, and she hated this for sure. But although she held some power, I assure you God holds more. I killed her voice with kindness, and in time she got the hint. But this battle was a marathon and not a fast-paced sprint. See, it took some time to beat her, and at times I thought she'd gone. But she'd hide beneath my feelings and appear when things went wrong. The messages she told me I soon realised were lies. I looked into the mirror and I opened up my eyes. The filter had been lifted, I could see what others see, and I chose to hear the messages from those who cared for me. No longer was my purpose set on always being thin. Anna was defeated, I felt peace from deep within. The things that I now tell myself are loving and they're kind. My all-time favourite mantras: healthy body, healthy mind.